Yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Glad everybody could be here today. Hopefully the mic is not peaking like it has been. And that's actually working pretty well. Go ahead and cue the music also. Let me know if the music's too loud or if you can even hear it. I can turn it up a little bit. And then I'm also going to pull up the stream on my computer. So just go ahead and give me one moment to get that squared away. If you guys are here just joining for the first time, I do give away half an ounce of silver every single week for having the most points through the vault, the KCoin, more or less. So today my wife, I just gotta unplug that so that way you don't see the little thing that flashes on and off. So bear with me while there's like more stuff on the screen, but it'll go away. Trust me. I speak nothing but the truth. So my wife is making me fix her bike. And until I get it all fixed, this is the live stream. So I assume that tomorrow I'll need some tools because the part that I'm fixing, I think I'm gonna have to put a certain amount of tension on it. So I'm gonna have to get a tool. I'll pick that up tomorrow and other stuff. So she basically oh man, she last let's say last summer, more or less, moving into the winter, up until like daylight savings time, she was riding her bike to work, and then once it started getting too dark for her to ride home at night, like really dark, she stopped riding her bike, but she was towing a trailer behind her. We have these single track trailers that she would tow behind her to go to work, which is like 16 miles there, 60 miles back. 16, not 60. So anyway, she was going to work and coming home, and basically what happened is that the charger, or not the charger, the trailer had, because it was so heavy, it had not broke, but just like kind of loosened up some of the stuff on the back, some of the like bearings and that kind of stuff. So let me go ahead and get those coins fired up, fired up, fired up. I remember that song, like that's what the cheer squad used to always sing in high school. I'd be like, whoa. Gotta get the coin system ready. It's crazy to think that this is I think the third week that I've been doing this stream for, so really cool. Refresh this, see if I can get you can now control Streamlabs with your Android device. Okay. Alrighty, controls, configures right here. 100. Gotta put on the number lock. Viewers get 100 coins every 5 minutes. Viewers gain 100 coins for subbing, and super chat messages get rewarded with 100 coin. Save that, and then I gotta go over here and change one more. Users that donate to Streamlabs. How come this is not set up? Should be signed into Streamlabs though, yeah? Authenticate this. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna get this thing popping up. By the way, thanks for the like. Whoever just went ahead and liked that. I'll go ahead and get some coins put into play here. I just got to get everything set up. I guess it like refreshed me or something, or booted me out a lot. So I got to get like a lot of stuff set up before I can move forward with launching the coins. Okay. All right. Let me get out of here and get back in. Okay. And then I also need a log right. Are you taking out the bearings? When I did that on my leg, it took a long time. No, I'm not taking out the bearings on it. No, it's what happened, and I'll pull the tire here and kind of explain what was going on. Because I already like hand tightened it, and that fixed the problem to some degree. It just needs to be like hand tightened, or I guess like tensioned would be the correct word. Viewers, oh, I gotta reset this thing. Settings, miscellaneous. Keep watch time when resetting coins. Are you sure you want to reset coins and keep watch time? Yes. Alrighty. The threshold, cool. Alrighty. Everybody's at 0. Here we go, let me connect it up. The silver sent out today. Coach, when you get a chance, look up Sprague Resources. I work there, and I really like the dividends, so they pay quarterly. Yes. Of course. Let's get that pulled up. What up, fam? Thanks for the likes, guys. Here's double points. Hope that cool. Nightbot's on it. The vault's on his stuff today. He's there. He's working it. Thanks for liking up the stream. Yeah, let me go ahead and get that company pulled up real quick on. By the way, guys, I'm up 7% this month on Robinhood. It's crazy. Crazy Swayze. You said Sprague. What up, Ryan Pam? Log in. Do you know the ticker symbol for that? If not, I can probably find it. P-R-A-G-U-E. Sprague. It's like Peter Sprague. I think it's Sprague Energy probably, right? Don't think it picked up the reward. Oops. Let's see. It worked for me. Who did it not work for? Ryan got 0. Everybody else got 0. Just go away. Let me try that one more time. 2000. Yep, it didn't go through, huh? Yeah, it only gave it to me. There you go. All right, it went out. Now everybody's got 2,000. All right, I think it's Sprague Energy. Let's see if it's this one. Did I have investor relationship on here? Newsroom, market cap. Sprague Resources. There you go. It's like, I put it in there, man. I put the entire company. Okay, cool. Sprague Energy, SRLP. So it's a partnership. Limited partnership. My tax lady last year got mad at me for I traded some partnerships, and so I got like the I don't know what they're called, the K1s or something, like the 1Ks or K1s, and I threw them all away because I didn't think they were important. So then I had to go look at all of them again, and I was like, dang it, so tired. Yeah, man, whenever you need to bounce, just go ahead and bounce. Let me know if that music's too loud or what. That would be awesome if you guys keep me included. And then, so let me go ahead and adjust the screen real quick. There's got to be a way better, easy way to do this. I'm going to go ahead and transition. Alrighty, cool. SRLP. Yeah. So tired. How's the new job? Did you start? I think you said that you started or something. That's crazy though, man. 5 in the morning. That's wow. That's incredible. All right, so this is SRLP. So as far as gross profit goes, they I feel like they're staying about the same, especially over the last 3 years. Like their gross profit obviously over 200 million, or yeah, numbers in thousands, so 200 million. Operating income and loss, they're making money. That's good. So everything on here is pretty much green. So you see that everything on here is positive. Like if you go look at Tesla, it's all negatives. So black is good. Black is good and no negatives. That's what I like. I think that's good. I'm afraid I accidentally traded some partnerships. Yeah. Howdy partner. That reminds me of Jackie Chan's movie Shanghai Nights. Howdy partner. So total current assets, they increased this year. I wonder where the increase. Net receivables. Okay. And they also made more cash. They have more cash on hand. As far as total assets go, they increased about 300 million. And that's like pretty much been the substantial growth over the last 3 years. Total current liabilities. They had a lot of current liabilities this year. They took on a lot of debt. A lot more this year than they did last year. Roughly, I would say 50 million, 500 million more. 50 million more, about. So total liabilities increased by 4 million. And the net tangible assets is negative 180 million. I don't think that matters that much, but. And then we'll look at the cash flow. Keith, what do you think of Etsy? I use the platform. Orientation all week to be a city carrier for U.S. Crazy good finance. That's awesome, man. Like post office, like any government job, they take care of you really well. That's cool. What do you think of Etsy? I think that platform has quite a bit more room to grow. The thing, so okay, what they probably did was take a whole lot of short-term debt to purchase companies or something like that. They might have, I don't know, done that. With Etsy, I like the platform itself. I think that they, as far as like, because it's still, I get, like the way I see it, there's not a lot of people that use Etsy as far as businesses go, and they kind of like weed out the stuff that comes from like China. I would say like the stuff that's imported. It's a lot of handmade or old stuff, so it's really geared for like the small, I would say, the smaller like do-it-yourself in-home business, and so it's a lot easier to get seen on there, from my personal opinion. And then also like the ease of use with the site. So all the pictures look exactly the same. The way that they have them organized, it all looks it's very, very like user friendly, I would say. You're gonna put your own tags in there, so it helps Etsy kind of like, you know, when somebody does a search. I like that. I think it's the way that I see Etsy is it's similar to the way that like eBay and Amazon used to be, with like how searching was done, and And then also, then I think that they're starting to add, because they hired somebody, I think, that came from eBay. So I think that they're starting to add more of those kind of programs that were instituted on like eBay and starting to roll them out into Etsy. Unfortunately, I haven't purchased any Etsy yet, but I do think, me personally with the platform, like I see it growing more, and I hope it does grow, because that means potentially more business for me as far as woodworking goes. So I wouldn't know without looking at their financials if they're like profitable or exactly what's going on with them. But from me personally using the platform, really easy to use. What are your thoughts on Granger? Yeah, so as far as cash flow goes on SRLP, they oh man, it's kind of just getting kind of jittery. Come on, big guy. All right. So cash flow from operating activities, they keep on decreasing. So they had a lot of cash flow from other operating activities this year. Wonder what those other ones were. I would be interested to see. I wonder why there's that's probably why there was such a decrease from the last year to this year. So it looks like normal they do 27. So they either made a purchase, they did something this year. This one was high because of change in inventory. So they stocked up on inventory this year. But like that should have knocked pretty much it out, because they took on more liabilities. So this one probably is what pushed them over the top. Changes in accounts receivable. So they got paid. And total cash flow from investing activities, they took huge loss right there, but they still finished off the year with cash flow positive, and they do pay a dividend, so that's also nice. That helps, I think, from some point of is alleviate risk. And right here, they borrowed some money, it looks like. As far as like where they're valued at, I mean, I could look. The easiest way would be just to do, well, the easiest way for me is I just do total assets, and I'll show you real quick on how to like gauge, how I would gauge a company, just right off the bat, I guess, more or less. The reason why you don't want to like value a company first and then go look at the other financials and then also look at like their 10K and look exactly who they're serving and that kind of stuff is because if they're not valuable or if they're not undervalued, then you're going to be like, don't really need them, and just move on. But if you do the homework first, and then for instance a freak incident happens to them in their earnings, or they have a bad earnings call or whatever, so their stock drops like 20% or something like that, and then they get into that undervalued range, and then you just pick them up, and you already know everything about the company because you've already been reading their 10Ks or whatever. So as far as an investor goes, it's like, if for instance if you were going to buy like, I don't know, say an up and coming like Uber business or whatever, and you're like, okay, I want to buy Uber right now, here's what they're making, here's what their sales are, all this kind of stuff, I value them at this. Right now they're offering at this much, and I don't feel like that's too much risk for me as far as my portfolio goes. And so then, you know, readjust, do your thing, and then for instance whatever something happens, their price drops, and you're like, okay, well now they're at the price that I would be willing to risk, and then you can start buying it at that point. So I think that that's something to look at. Yeah, they bought CO in Energy in October. Let me go ahead and so I'll show you how I would calculate as far as like market cap versus free cash flow. I gotta update this too today. And Ryan, I apologize for getting to that document you sent me a few days ago. I will. It's on my schedule on the planner to have it finished. I didn't get to it last night. I went to bed, so I'm sorry, but I will get to it. And I honestly like the idea. Free Bitcoin, silver, man, free silver, free silver. Come on, get it right. All right, so free cash flow over, or it's market cap divided by free cash flow. Free cash flow. Okay? So in order to calculate free cash flow, what you need to do is, and let me zoom in so that way you guys can actually see what's going on here. Oops, that's a little bit too much, eh? So free cash flow right here, okay? So what we're looking for is capital expenditures, or we're looking for cash flow from operations minus capital expenditures. So that's what we're going to look for on here. We're going to go back to this sheet first. Find my, so market cap over free cash flow. We got to find free cash flow first. And we're going to go here to find that. And it's going to be on the cash flow statement because it's cash flow. Waiting for that Tron plug. I can't plug it. So, you know, whenever Giovanni Soccer. There's a restaurant kind of out here that's like a pizza restaurant called Giovanni's. There's like 4 or 5. If you were the owner, that would be so sick. Or if related to the owner. Or if we like knew each other. You're going to miss out, Keith. Tron will be 1,000 in 3 years. Gotta take the risk, man. Send me the link where to buy it at. Where would I trade it at? Bittrex? I use Cryptonator right now as my wallet, so I wouldn't know where to buy it. Because I think it's that's one of my favorite movies. The remake was great. Shanghai Nights, I think. Yes. Ryan's just like waking up. He's like, oh, back in it. Oh man. All right, so cash flow from operating activities is 57042, and that's gonna be to the thousands. And then we're looking at capital expenditures here. Cool. So we're gonna go equals 5702 57042 000 minus 46955 4695500. Alright, so there's our number that we want. Cool. And then we're gonna go look at their market cap, which really any market cap will do. I actually own a franchise with them. I give you a portion of the restaurant if you hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year. By the end of the year, you said 10,000? I'm gonna be at 100,000 by the end of the year, in case you were wondering. I'm all the way up. You can stay up. I'm all the way up. Oh, man, you ain't got no coin yet, right, Share? Let's see, I gave out for 3 likes. So here's another 3,000. Thanks for liking the stream, guys. I really appreciate it. So this one is trading at a market cap of 535,228 million. So 535,228 divided by. Let me just make sure I got that right. Yeah. So basically what I would say on here is it's trading at a 53. So that means that it's pretty hefty. The other way we could check the balance. Just checking on here. Seeing who's holding. Alright, so I gotta adjust mine by, I gave myself an extra 2,000. So we'll just give it to the person who has the most watch time right now. I'm an up-and-coming rapper, by the way, Keith. You are? Do you got a SoundCloud thing or what? Giovanni, putting out videos, man. Sub, Noti Bell. When the DMs are too scared for you, but you, let's see what's going on here. When the dude's trying to slide in your girl's DM. Oh man. Did you film that yourself? 1600 quick kick. Probably get me demonetized for showing your entire video. This is probably you right here, World Star Hip Hop. Geo. No, this is you right here. Freestyle practice cringe. That's you, man. I know it's you. What would be all? Literally starting with nothing and we'll rise to the top. Yeah, I have a few songs on the. Hey, put your plug in the stream. Put your link in the stream. Or I'll put it in there. Go get some Tron. I think that alright, let me I think that this is the one right here. Yes. Quickly hop off my stream and go sub to the link that I just posted, Giovanni. So that way you can catch all of his Tron talk and his rap music. Nah, man, all the credit to the owner. Cool. Go help him get to 30. We need him to be at 30 at least. I gave him 29, so I did as much as I could. Unless I go with like one of my other accounts and start subbing. But I don't think that that's fair. I cringe at the end because my roommates came in and had to stop. Yo, that's cool though. Hey man, it's all good. We gotta get you to 100 subs. We gotta get you road to 100, right? So I only got 16, but like I got like a lot of people that are my subs, or not even my subs, but a lot of people that I sub to are always like, I like rarely sub to someone if they have over like 10,000 subs. Unless they have like really good content, or if they're a competitor of mine, then I'm like, I gotta do it. So that way I can keep track of what they're doing. But yeah, man, no problem. We'll have to get you on the stream or something. We'll figure it out. We'll figure something out. Rap battle. Rap battle 100. Oh, you just got another light. Cool. Here's another 1,000 coins. If Giovanni passes 30 subs, I will literally give out 10,000 coins. No. Forget that. I'll give out 15,000 coins to everybody that's in the stream if he passes 30 subs. I'm just waiting. Now we wait. Guys, let me know if the microphone is doing better tonight or if it was doing better like the past few nights, because I rewatched the stream and I realized like, wow, this is crazy that I'm just looking at the subscriber count. I was like, wow, I didn't realize that it was like this harsh. Anyways, I was gonna go look at sneak peek. I did a Scott's Mike Miracle Grow review for tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. That's gonna be it's going to be one of those companies that you would think, based upon their numbers, would be pretty good. Like, but then when you start looking into the future, maybe not as hot as it should be. So just some thoughts there. Okay, I got to zoom out to find this place. Oh, there we go. So this one we're going to do EV, which is enterprise value over operating income. Cool. And both those are on, well, the enterprise value you have to go do an equation for, or you can just Google search it. That's what I do. And it's, you know, decent. It's a decent number. So still sitting at 29. My green is the color cover 7 years ago on my channel is rocking it with 82 views. Looking at, hey, what the heck? Kiko's Monk's Mound. Green is the color cover. 82 views. He's like, everybody's like, oh man, why'd you just go to my channel? I report you. He likes too many of my streams. Huh, I wonder what he watches. Oh, this guy. He must watch a lot of this guy, Coach King Bridgeforth. I wonder who he is. Oh, maybe he's the one that gaunts all the silver. Just in case you decide to come out with another video and then in 7 years from now or something, I'll catch it, you know. Scott's is good until you realize they are associated with DHL. Or you realize that 60% of their sales come from Home Depot, Walmart, and Lowe's. And that they're overvalued. I see the video game ETF on Stash today. I'd rather buy it on Robinhood though. 1977, nobody. It was on Stash. I don't think Stash didn't release. Stash didn't release. They released. I know that they released the single stocks. I don't know that they released an ETF. I'll have to check that out. I think that they just released the single stocks. All right, let me look. Oh, and they did release Gamer. Gamers for the win. It's 47 bucks. I don't know why. What would be the difference between buying it on? What would be the difference between buying it on Stash versus buying it on Robinhood? Like, why would you? You passed 29. Let me see. $30 subs. Okay. All because one person. If he drops below 30 again, I'm gonna remove everybody's coins. No, I don't know what I'm gonna do, to be honest, but that would be just so mean. I accept K quotations here. Reward everybody 1,500 coin. Thanks, guys. You know, I know how hard it is to like literally start out a YouTube channel. It is literally the hardest thing because you got nobody watching your videos, and what Google wants to see is people watching your videos. And so you got nobody watching your videos, but you're coming out with all these videos and nobody's watching. And so as a creator, it can be extremely hard to keep the fire and continue going. So it's one of those things where it's like you really have to like really like work your strategy hardcore and like tune out every single bad thought that you've ever had. Yeah, so yeah, that's that. There you go. It has a 0.75 though. Yeah, I think that there's other ones that have higher. I think that I'm in I know that I'm holding a few actively traded ETFs, and I'm pretty sure that they're higher than that. So I don't think that that's. It's a little bit concerning, but that's still less than what an FA would take. FAs usually take like around like 1 to 2%. I think. Obviously, if it's less managed, it's going to be on the lower side, and more actively, it's going to be on the higher. Yeah, I have tons of excess cash on Robinhood, just sitting. I've been watching your videos. I'm not nobody. Yeah. So what I need to do is go grab the operating income from here. That's what I was about to do, and I think I exited out of that. How convenient. Nope, it's right there. Giovanni Soccer. We're gonna get you a sick beat, and then we're gonna get you to rap. Actually, I have an idea. I've been trying to work on this for a while. Thanks, man. I definitely enjoy your videos. Very informative. Thanks, Will. Will's not even on the stream, but look at this. You don't even. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Thanks, Will. I should tag him right here. What video was this?
What's going on today? I've brought the team out.
Probably about stockpile. That's where I usually get. Just starting out on Acorns. What do I do? This was so old. This was a way old video right here. On the real though, look at this. And I'm using some corn. What the heck was I thinking? Yes. Dang! People are starting out with a lot of coins this time. Alright, spreadsheet. Operating income. Financials. Alright, so you said Tron. I think Mint ETF is actively managed, but I am tempted to use it as an alternative to a savings account. But for some reason, I don't trust the steady growth. Dude, Mint. I think that's on Robinhood, I think. Or not on Robinhood, I mean on Stash. I think that's one part of my cash, yeah? I just want to be... Hasn't happened yet. It will though, man. Plus, they got all that insider information. Has the best gain as Mikey. Has the best growth. The best growth, Mike. Operating income right here. 64,217. 64,217,000 over E. All right, let's click this. Copy this. SLRP Enterprise value. Hopefully we can find one that tells me. Zax. Okay. Let's just do the monthly enterprise value. 580.74, huh? So it looks like we're just gonna go with 580.4, which I believe is in the millions. So 580 million. This one. $580 million. .4. So I would say that, like, that number is pretty good. As far as operating income over enterprise value, I don't think that that's a 9. I would like to see a 7. So it's a little bit above. So I would be looking at like maybe a little bit of a drop. But like obviously market cap over free cash flow, that means that it's probably trading at way higher. Both of these probably need to be a little bit closer together. And savings to 1.5, which doesn't beat inflation. I think Mint has a 1.6 dividend and typically 1.6 cash flow appreciation. That beats inflation by 1.2%. Risk it. Gotta risk it to get the biscuit. So as far as that company goes, I'd probably hold out just based upon the numbers as far as my personal opinion goes. However, that doesn't constitute what you should do. That's just what I'm going to do. Yeah, it should be accounted for as one. That's what I think. That's what he was. Yeah, 3-4%. I think that's better to calculate at 3-4%. That way, I always think it's better to overestimate than it is for you to underestimate. Somebody said another one. I forget what it was. I think it was Granger. I'll put it down. I'll put Granger down to check out tomorrow. Or because I got to get to this. I got to get to this bike right now, or else my wife's gonna jump on the stream and be like, "Literally, you're not doing what you said you were gonna do, which is working on this bike." So. Oh, that was zoomed out way too much. Alrighty, cool. Yes, let me just look at. I think Mint is ultra short-term bond, PIMCOs. Yeah, I don't think it's 2%. I think it's current in the CPIs. Yes, Granger. Yeah. Okay, I know what Mint is. Yeah, 25. I held 25% of my money, or I'm going to on this one, because I think that this one's like the one that doesn't fluctuate at all. Yeah. From 100 to 101. So since inception, there's not really that much growth. From 100 in 2011 or 2010 to 101.5, so it did literally 1.15% return since inception, which is literally like 8 years. So throw 80s, the 80s throw off average inflation, it was 10% that decade. Did I hear guest appearance? No, I got to work on her bike tonight. And I was going to try to get a table here so that you guys could see everything that's going on. But I might just try to rig it where I throw it on the couch or something. Or I don't know. I'll figure something out. I got another hour, I think. A little less than an hour. So I just got to figure out tonight. Figure out what I need to do. Figure out what parts I need to get. Figure out what tools I need to have. And then write it all down, go pick up that stuff tomorrow, come back on the stream tomorrow night, probably complete it. So she said, like, so this is the planner. I wrote in the live stream down here, and she came by afterwards for me and wrote in Dues Bike Fix. So that pretty much means that I got to get her bike fixed during the live stream is what she was saying. She was like, if you're going to do the live stream, which I have no problem with, you're going to have to do, you're going to have to fix my bike because I want to start riding it. And you've been saying that you were going to fix it, and you haven't fixed it, so. WW Granger, GWW. They're trading pretty expensively. The last, since 2017, they've been doing really good. They were in a downtrend for a while, it looks like. Maybe they're gonna bounce back. I would say probably right now is not the best time to buy them, just based upon the chart. In August of 18, they were at $161. Now currently at $283. So probably should have bought 6 months ago. Maybe because of what happened with Texas or something along that lines. I don't specifically know, but the Fed will control inflation now. Their target is 2%, so that's why I cited 2. Gross profit stayed pretty much the same, dropped a little bit. Operating income, roughly the same. From net operations, dropped from 2015 to 2016, but pretty much stayed the same. And then net income has pretty much dropped at the same rate. So I'm not always looking for a company that's dropping like that, but as current assets go, current assets remain pretty much the same. Long-term or total current assets, same thing. Current liabilities, roughly the same, a little bit down this year. And then as far as total liabilities, increasing growth, and then net tangible assets is about half of where it was last or 2 years ago. I know you guys can't see the screen, but I just wanted to run through it. Kind of get a better idea so I could kind of build an opinion. Total cash flow from investing activities is way down from where they were, and this year they did take, looks like they've been sell purchase of stock. They've been doing that pretty hardcore the last couple of years, so that's probably to get their price up, I think. And then dividends paid. They pay a dividend too, which is, I think, very good. And then didn't borrow a whole lot of money like they did the last couple of years. So I think that maybe they were borrowing money, maybe to pay for stock, maybe. Just an idea. Yo, Coach, earlier this stream tonight. Yeah, a lot of my subscribers are, how do you say, unhappy with the way that, with how late I've been jumping on the stream, and so, mas dude. So so I was like, okay, I'll try to get on earlier. Plus, I realized that if I want to get up at like 6 in the morning or before 6 in the morning, then I have to go to bed earlier in the night, and I can't be up till like 1, 2 in the morning live streaming, because like the bright lights around here, and then like when I turn them off, I still like feel like it's daytime. So it's just a bad spot. Like I don't go to sleep. I won't go to sleep. Like there's literally so much light in here that it's like I just won't sleep. So yeah. Anyways, gonna get the bike ready to go. Alright, so as far as bike parts go, this is not how you're supposed to treat a bike, by the way, but for you guys to see. So this is her tire. This is her back tire. Because she rides with a trailer, the back tire was starting to wobble, and so that's one of the problems with it. Also, her cable right here is starting to fray, so that needs to be replaced. Her chain probably needs to be replaced as well. Sorry about that. As far as the front goes, sorry about that, guys. Getting a little bit crazy up in here. Her rear derailleur or her front derailleur doesn't come over. So when you shift, it goes from here and it brings it up onto the big sprocket. well, it doesn't bring it all the way up. So you have to like really like push hard on the shifter to bring it all the way over. And so that probably needs to just be a tune up, and then also her brakes are more or less, it could be, I guess, tightened. Yeah, this one especially. This one probably should be tightened a little bit. So that's what needs to happen. So I got to figure out, I got some tools to change the actual chain, but I don't think that we don't have a chain for her tonight. So I'll probably have to go pick up one of those tomorrow at the store. But at least we don't have to pay for labor for the bikes. Bike labor is so expensive. But I gotta get back to my stream. I'll catch you later if I can. For sure, for sure. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for saying hi. And we'll have to get on. I don't know if you've seen my dang it, gotta cut a little bit. I don't know if you've seen my gestures. I don't know if you're still here, but if you've seen my live stream where I played StarCraft, if that would be something that you're interested in, gotta lock this back in there real quick so that way I can shift down to the lower gear. Later, bro. So I still gotta go home and figure out how I'm going to I still gotta go home and edit a video, because like I don't do 2 videos. I don't record a video on Friday. But yeah. So oops. So one of the pieces that we need on here is this piece right here. I'll take this off real quick. Your cables need to be adjusted, probably stretched over time. Some micro adjusters may be enough. There is a micro by the rear derailleur sometimes. Yeah, definitely. That's probably what I'll end up doing. I think that she doesn't do any maintenance on her bike at all. So I adjusted the brakes probably like 3, 4, or 5 months ago, and we haven't really adjusted them since because she doesn't really complain about them until she told me about the back wheel. I was like, okay. So this piece right here, it's actually not this side, it's this side right here. So this piece right here is pretty, I can like twist it all the way off, which causes, I think it was like pretty loose. So like this causes, I don't know if you guys can see that. Right here it like moves in and out. But when you put on a bike, it even, this part moves a little bit. And so that's what she was complaining about. Which, it has to be done with the tension. So I'll probably just end up getting the tension. I think it's just the key that needs to be going in there. She's like, it's gotta be a special key, and I was like, it's not that big of a deal. It's not. So that's, and probably what I'll do is also is when I get the key, I'll take off her entire derailleur, or her entire cassette, I mean, and pull it off, so that way, and then clean it. That way it's not so dirty and grainy. So I guess I should start on that. I think I don't have the right. probably need to do a quick Google search. Tools. Alrighty, so there's the key. I don't think that I need the key though. Because it's different. This guy's gonna show us how to do it real quick. Let's see what he says we need. He looks pretty hipster. Okay, monkey wrench. Okay. That doesn't sound like a good idea. I need a chain whip. Seven likes. Thanks for liking up the stream, guys. I appreciate it. By the way, thanks for going over. Whoever went over and subscribed over at Giovanni's page. Thanks. I hope that he continues to grow. I appreciate, first of all, people that come on the stream, and then people that do YouTube, because I've been doing YouTube for way too long, so, and to have this many subscribers, so I know like what the pain is to just struggle through it. Yo, I'm first place. I gotta wait till the end of the live stream before to get rid of my first place. Alright, come on. You were working and then you were not working. Like, what happened? I'm just trying to skip to the important part. Oh, I think that's what I needed right there. This one. Cassette removal installation. That's what I need. My cassette was taken off by a chain whip. Yeah, that's how they take them off.
This video will walk through the process of
But I don't think you need a chain whip to put it back on. You need the piece that's preliminary info. This is what I need, the preliminary. So this is the chain whip with something there, and then yeah, you just crank it, boom, and then that takes off that piece, which turns that piece, which takes off the entire cassette. Okay. For this piece though, yeah, you put that and then you just screw it back on. And then this one you gotta tension it down.
It's a pretty simple process as long as you have the right
Yeah.
tool for the job. But before we talk tools, you'll note that not all rear sockets are made the same way. There's another system called the freewheel. And the procedures in this video systems.
I love this guy, he's so old.
Can be pinned between cloths.
Oh man, really? I just like skipped one back to the very beginning? Wow.
Here's a simple way to
Lock
choose
curing tool selection.
Look at the brand of the
Lock
rear
ring
wheel.
tool.
You can safely assume
Alrighty.
your derailleur is branded Campanello. You need the BBT
Campanello.
FR11. If the derailleur is any other brand,
Nope.
including
Shimano, SRAM, Sunrays, Sunrays, and others. That's me. Is a FR5. Okay. But I feel like that's not going to tighten up what I need it to tighten up. Does that make sense? Yeah, that one just slips over. You'll get exponential growth of your subscribers. Just keep up the good quality. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. So that's what I'm going with. I'm just trying to bring as many people as I can along with me. Gotta build your team, you know. Yep. Okay. There's the lock rings. He busted it free. I would show what he's doing, but I can't because then I feel like I'm going to be in violation of YouTube ethical code. Okay, let's see what he's got going on here. This looks like a very interesting process. No way, you're gonna just lag like this? Wow! Congrats, Travis. Alright, so 440, huh? I'll just skip back to there. I'll reload it and skip back to there so that way you play. Now you're gonna give me an advertisement.
This video will walk through the process of replacing zip ties through them.
I told you I just skip back there.
Orientation.
Okay. Yeah, just put on the chains. Just put on the zip tie like that.
Behind the last sprocket. This can
Got
be
it.
ignored or permanently removed as the cassette does not rest against
Yeah,
the
but see
cassette.
what I need to tighten up is not
In some cases, the cogs can dig into an
removal
aluminum
process.
body, making the cassette cogs difficult to slide off. Second, will free the stuck cog. The procedure to remove the cassette and the SRAM XD is basically the same. Notice there's no removable lock-in.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Instead, there is a compass. Align the spline, grease the thread inside the freeheld lock.
Okay. Okay, so put some grease in there.
Whichever cassette
So maybe that this piece,
for removal can be used for installation.
so it doesn't feel like
If you remove it with a Hercules skewer,
these are really loose.
skewer for installation.
And then I'm just gonna take this piece off and see what happens.
A chain whip tool is not required for installation. Scratch
If nothing happens, then
and rotate.
I'm in the clear.
Clockwise with force. Recommended torque is about 40 Newton meters. The perceived torque is about 50 pounds per square
Yeah, so this one just looks like
8 inches from the lock-in to the double check that the cog is secured by grabbing the cog to either end
it seems like all that does is just keep it from bouncing around.
spaces.
So maybe if I just get a screwdriver or a little crescent and just press in that thing,
Is ready to go.
I think I should be fine.
Is similar. Begin by lubricating the thread inside the
I think. Let's hope, right? I have YouTube Red. Do you see reasonable rates
cassette
from YouTube Red subscriber?
all the tool
I think so. I don't know. I'll look over my. I'll look over my. I'll have to look over my. What did you just do there? I'll have to look over my ad revenue again. I think I make a little bit from YouTube Red. Not much, but I think I make a little bit. I'm gonna go get a crescent wrench real quick.
and the index adjustment. This other video walks you through the whole process. Also, it's a good time to check the chain for wear. Last thing you want is to get your new cassette damaged from a worn chain. And finally, if you want more information on any of the tools used in this video, head over to plugtool.com.
Don't need those.
Thanks for watching. And again, if this video helped you out, please give it a thumbs up. Tell your friends about it, and of course, subscribe to our channel for more repair help from Plug Tool.
You pay every month, then when you need help, they give you the runaround. It's because they make money when they say no. That's wrong. Lemonade is different. When you pay, we take a small flat fee. The rest goes to covering your stuff. So if something happens, we pay super fast. And since we don't have numbers, we're super cheap. All this is available for you right on your smartphone. This is what insurance was always meant to be. Protecting people and strengthening communities. That's what we're all about. That's money.
Jason and I started this company with $6,000. Traditional industry tells us crazy. And with that constraint, we had to make.
Took like a piece out of the tire right there.
We tried all sorts of
Oh well, I think I fixed it. I've always wondered if I was supporting people. I think that you support more. I don't know what the last video. I don't know if you get an ad when you come onto the actual stream, but I'll check real quick. And I don't need to continue watching this. I got what I want. Can we get a 2018 update? Yes. Wow, that's cool. I love when people like add value to your channel when they first like comment. It's really cool. Analytics, right? We'll look at the last live stream. I'll look at the last live stream. So, YouTube Red revenue on my, it's pretty solid. Like, those are the top videos. I'm looking for the most recent. All products. Live on demand. Live. Let's see. All right, so I don't know. I don't think I bring in much. This one says I bring in no revenue from my live stream. I don't know. Click it. Yeah, so it doesn't say that I make money off of this live stream. I don't know. That's weird. Whatever. Off of YouTube Red, though, I do make decent amount, I would say. My top grossing video made 34 cents. My second grossing video made, I think, 24 cents. But there was like a huge difference as far as like versus just regular advertisements. But that means that I just got more people that are subscribers that have YouTube Red versus people that are watching me that are not subscribed, I think. That's what I would take it to believe. Coach, don't think you told me when the dividend pays out for Sprague. How do you find that out? I think it was what, Sprague. You can just probably search it. Dividend. Dividend date. They probably won't tell you the specific date. They just paid. They declared it on the 4th. So the next time that they'll pay is going to be around the next time that it'll clear it, so you have to have shares then, is going to be around 7/26. So July, late end of the month on July. That's what it looks like. It looks like they missed 2 dividend dates there. They didn't pay or something. Huh. That's probably true. Maybe they, usually if you go also to dividend.com, it snapshot upcoming dividend, yeah, so they pay a dividend of 65 cents per share. So that's when they would pay every quarter, and they just paid. They're gonna be paying on the 4th. That's how you go about checking. So I think that fixed it. So you're gonna be like, what did you do? I'm gonna be like, oh, just cleaned it up. Nothing really. But I think I need to get one of those SP or FR5s just so I can take off the cassettes, both on mine and hers. And then I'll also go pick up some new cables tomorrow and recable this thing. Especially the rear derailleur looks gross down here. And it's probably just because they didn't put it on right. I think the brake cables are fine. They'll probably just need to be tightened up. I don't think that there's braking anywhere. And the same thing with the front derailleur. This looks pretty healthy still. From what I can see, it just looks loose. Well, nothing too hard. Yeah, you're welcome. Nothing too hard on there with the bike. I gotta check with her to see what else the people at the shop were like. Oh, this needs a bike. It's gonna be like $300, $400 for just like labor or something on the bike, and I was like, we're not gonna do what? Like, it's literally a bike is turning a few wrenches here and there, and it's easier than a car. And I've fixed cars, some parts on cars that are harder than fixing anything on a bike. That's like, plus there's YouTube, so we just got to get the right tools, and then we'll always have the right tools, and then we can take care of a bike whenever we want. So that's the game plan as far as that goes. Well, I officially figured out what I need to get. Tomorrow I'll order it and we put it in here. So that way I know. Cassette, cleaner, lever. I feel like if I just do one cable, I should just do them all, but I don't want to do every single cable. No way, no way, no thank you. So one cable. Chain. That's probably it. I think that should be. That should get her right. Take it all apart, clean it up a little bit. Yeah, that should get her fine. Most of the tools I already have, so I just gotta get the chain whip. The chain whip up in here, and then get it all set up so she can ride tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but next week. Cool. Well, I'm gonna update my Robinhood information real quick. That way I can see if I'm gonna be buying anything tomorrow, because I had a really good run today. You guys were wondering, I think I went up like 1% total today. Yo, what the heck? Where did that? You're supposed to be up there, silly nilly. And you're not supposed to be this. You're supposed to be something else. Oh my goodness, this is so... I like click and drag stuff on this portfolio, and the next thing you know, it's a dud. Oh, tomorrow kicks over. Is tomorrow the new month? Tomorrow starts the next month, right? Oh my goodness, that means Robinhood recap, all those things that have come out. Oh wow, cool. That's exciting. I like sharing that kind of stuff. I think that is 8-6. This one is called HPT. You know, I think would be cool is to do like a weekly like bet or something on stocks. So like we would just like be like, it wouldn't even be like betting your own money. It would be like whoever has the most growth at the end of the week gets, I don't know, something cool. And then like every day, like you can just check or whatever. And May 1st. Yep, tomorrow's May 1st. You're right. Oh, I'm not even sharing my screen. I'm just in here typing in numbers. And I was like, oh, everybody can see my screen. I'm going to turn this a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't cause the camera to go out. Ryan, you gotta stop that gambling, man. If you want to win that silver, you gotta stop gambling. You gotta stop gambling. Can't be asset preservation. That's what it's all about. Asset preservation. Gotta preserve those assets. Okay. 1566. 1556. 3414. Yo, this one had such a good run today. 21% up. 22, almost 22% up. We'll go take a look at it. I don't know what the heck got into it. Maybe it was like a good earnings call or something like that, but that's crazy that it jumped so high, so fast. Like, I remember getting notified, and I was like, what the heck? Can we triple leverage ETFs? If you want to. I gotta still, like, think about how I would go about making all that happen. But it's definitely coming. It's basically, that would be basically like buying call and put options. That would be like basically option trading. If we were to do like a weekly giveaway or something like that. Gotta stop that gambling. Ding 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 ding. Ding ding ding. Got a good road to run there. This one dropped today, that's weird. So it keeps everything steady. The ETFs label. So it keeps everything structurally sound. Even though I think it's only like 10% of my overall portfolio. .33. Oh, this one didn't. This is like my worst, probably my worst ever buy. Don't know what happened to it, but and about to wrap it up right here with some GE, and then. Yeah, I should have like just kept on trading 14, like once it hit 14, and just keep on trading the bounce, the rebound of people buying around 14 on VE. It would have been so cool. 4.64, 4.78. Snap. On which app? What do you mean on which app? This is my Robinhood account, but it's I keep everything on here so that I can base it on percentages, since that's how I run most of my buy and sell and that kind of thing. So you'll see here in a second. I don't know if this is your first time seeing me do this. This is it was nightly when I was swing trading, but now that I don't swing trade or haven't swing traded in the last like 2-3 months, this is how I run my portfolio. So I type in all the numbers, and then I can just come down here and look at. This is in essence my pie breakdown on my charts. So long-term holds, I need to be buying long-term holds right now. For some reason, like my long-term holds is down. In gold and silver, I'm positive 23 bucks. And I need to pick up more dividend stocks. And I could pick up some more bonds as well. That means that I've been having a huge run on gold. A huge swing up on gold. Like TRX right here, $54 I'm positive. Basically, or as far as like a pie breakdown goes. Which is good because $20 is going in, I think this week or whatever it is, so it's fine. IIPR I'm really positive on. I'm kind of overexposed as far as like dividend stocks goes. And then same thing TRX. As far as buying long-term holds, I should be able to pick up both of these. I'll probably pick up, what I'll probably do is I'll probably just pick up both of these two, SFS and XII tomorrow, since my portfolio allows for it. SFX broke it. That's for your pain and suffering. Yo, it's gone. Yep, you killed it. It said too much flipping. It's still up. That's weird though, that is. You really did break it. You're like, this stupid coin bot thing, I'm gonna break you. So yeah, that's how I run the portfolio. So I guess to kind of be frank about it, it's like these are all like, this is like one pie right here, and then these are all sub parts of that pie. So and that's the way that oh, it's back up and running. Hey, congrats. So yeah, like I said, I just need another stock here, which is probably going to be a stock that I will find via the analysis, risk analysis, or value analysis part of it. I do need to add 3 more REITs. However, both of them I'm overexposed to right now and can't allot for anything. So I'm 10 cents over that right now, which is good. That's where I would like to be. That means that purchases I made a few days ago are doing good. So that means I was getting growth out of there. Not specifically from HPT, because I think I got in at $25. So I'm still down a little bit on that, but it's okay. And then as far as like ETFs go, I need to sell a little bit of ETFs, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to hold, and eventually then I'll be able to buy some. What I'm looking for right now is adding another ETF into here, probably one that's either tracking a specific sector, or maybe even like a triple, maybe not like a triple levered one, but just, I guess I would say something like that I can get. That's, I guess, more risky, because a lot of the investments that I have as far as ETFs are pretty safe. This one's an actively, both of these two are more actively managed. This one, they use artificial intelligence, and then this one is, I think, just actively managed. So I'll probably try to find another one that's either actively managed or very, very specific as far as what it tracks. So yeah. And FSF. And then no notes on here. But what I would have done like last year is I would have just sold this and took capital off the top. That's what I was saying. The reason why it's hard for me buying gold and silver as far as like an investment, it's hard because they don't pay dividends. So like this one, I got good growth. Like it went up 20% today. But like if it paid a dividend, like that would be wicked, because I would be getting paid more in a dividend perhaps if it, like next year they decided to keep the dividend percent at the same or whatever it would be. So I could be potentially making more money, but these are specifically only growth. And there's two companies that are mining companies, and then a mining ETF, which is REING, and then these are both like just silver and gold trackers. That's what they are. So I would have sold. Tomorrow, what I would have done like 6 months ago is I would have sold and brought this back down to zero it out. And then also I would have zeroed out. Actually, I would have sold $23 worth of this to zero it back out. And then same thing here, I would have sold, as far as dividends go, I wouldn't have sold anything, but I could if I wanted to bring it back down. So yeah, that's the portfolio as far as it goes right now. I do want to take one look at Robinhood real quick to show you guys that TRX stock. Shrinking again. So this is the daily. I've done 1.2% today. That's nice. That's really good. And after hours, I went up even more. Oh, leave that up there. So in the past week, I've done 2.2%. Not much fluctuation the first couple days. And then, why the heck does it show AM? Like 4 a.m. Like what the heck? Why do I don't know. The 1 month chart is, or the 1 week chart is so weird, and then I don't even know if the 1 month chart will show up. Like what the heck? Oh, here we go. So 1 month I've done 7.8% return, $84. Started at 119.5, and now I'm all the way up. So that's pretty solid growth. This month, especially. Last month, so at the end of January was when I was at my peak, and so it looks like now I'm starting to pass that again. But that doesn't include, I don't think that includes the deposit, so that would have been, it would have been a little bit higher. Coach, turn up, turn off, flip for me so I stop. Self-control. Exercise that self-control for you. Anyways, this is TRX. This is what this one did today. 21%. It went up 10 cents, 12 cents. Started at like 5.5, well 5.7 we'll say, it went all the way up to 6.7. So 10 cents during the day, and then towards the end it did 7. I don't know why. Upcoming earnings. How many people own this? 2,000 people. Gotta be up in 5 hours. Yeah. Cool. Well, anyways, I'm glad that I got to the bottom of what's going on with the wifey's bike. I will be on tomorrow night, same bat place, same bat time. Be sure to check out tomorrow's video where I look a little bit more in depth into SMG, Scott's Miracle Grow. Look over it, kind of look at the numbers and that kind of thing. Give my thoughts, critiques, and opinion. And don't spend a whole lot of time on them because, like I was saying, 60% of their sales go to Walmart, Home Depot, and Lowe's, which for me is uncomfortable. It's risky. Don't like that. So I'll see you all tomorrow morning with a video, and then later that night with another live stream. So I'll see you all tomorrow. I gotta get busy with this editing thing so that I can get to bed. But it's been real. It's been fun. And like I said, tomorrow I'll look more into Granger a little bit. Kind of see if they got a good value, or if they're undervalued right now. That way, you know, if you want to pick them up or whatever. But yeah. And if you guys have any suggestions for the way that the stream could improve besides video quality or sound quality, or whatever, feel free to let me know. If you're like, hey, this would be a cool idea as far as like a big giveaway, this would be a cool idea for something that you should do weekly, I would really appreciate it. That would I feel like I need some kind of feedback. So either let me know via a comment, or my email is in the description, and you guys can feel free to email me. I may not respond, but I try my best to respond to emails. So thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. I will see you all tomorrow. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks again. See you later.